welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing 5 hair hacks for the humid summer weather we are currently living in right now. So I'm sure a lot of you guys, especially those of you who are living in Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, all of my friends from the region would definitely be able to relate to this. And the weather is so humid, you start perspiring and you end up with oily scalp, but at the same time your hair ends are very dry. So today I will be showing you guys 5 hair hacks on how to combat such humid weather when it comes to your hair. So for all of you guys that don't know, our scalp actually contains 2.5 times more sebaceous glands and secretes 2 times more oil than any parts of our face. If you actually have oily skin, a very high chance is that you would tend to have oily scalp as well. And as for me, I don't have oily skin, but my scalp tends to get a little bit oily throughout the day and my hair tends to fall limp and it becomes very flat and just generally not cute. The first hack that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is actually one of my secrets that I've been using for years, and that is to use oil blotting sheets on my scalp. I know all of you guys are like, that is so weird, why would you use oil blotting sheet? But basically I like to use it because it actually absorbs the excess sebum from my scalp and it makes it, feel as good as new. So I like to use this tip. Just, take a piece and run it through my scalp like this. And by doing so, you actually just absorb the excess oil. Basically run this through the roots of my hair. And trust me, it actually makes quite a lot of difference. So if you can see, so with that, the excess sebum is actually absorbed off my scalp and my hair feels as good as new. Try this trick out, especially if you have oil blotting sheets in your bag. It's very handy. The second hair hack is actually a very self-explanatory one, but I feel that sometimes we just need that necessary reminder: using the right shampoo. You'll be very surprised as to how using the right products for your hair, especially depending on the type of lifestyle you lead, the place you live, can actually do a lot for your hair and how it looks like throughout the day. So for me, I have been using the Moist Diane Fresh shampoo, and this is the extra fresh and hydrate one, and it's super pretty. As you can see, I'm almost like halfway done, and I super love this shampoo because it is specially formulated for Asian hairs, especially those who live in this kind of humid weather like we do. So this shampoo is actually silicone free and it also contains 48 different kinds of scalp relieving herbs, including the kind of ingredients that we are very familiar with already, like tea tree, rosemary and peppermint. And as we all know, these ingredients are very popular for like antibacterial growth. It actually helps to reduce growth of microorganisms in our scalp, which are usually the ones that cause odor, that cause flakes, that cause build-up of like the things that we don't want on our scalp. So I like to use this shampoo because it actually gives me a very refreshing feeling after I get out of the shower. Not only does it have a very comfortable but refreshing kind of cooling feeling when you step out of the shower, I'm also very assured that my hair is very well taken care of and my scalp is also healthy. The shampoo also contains feather keratin that helps to smoothen your hair and provide moisture for the ends without weighing it down. So it's really just the best of both worlds. Targets not only the oily scalp but also the dry ends. I also love the Moist Diane conditioner and I use them both together because I feel that it gives me the best results, and I have nothing bad to say literally about these 2 products because I have been loving them. They come in a really huge and beautiful bottle and with a pump, which is super convenient, and I have been using them for almost close to a month now and I've seen my hair really hold up throughout the day. The third hair hack is also another self-explanatory one, but it is using the right treatment for your hair and for your scalp. For me, I have been using this. This is the accompanying one, Moist Diane Scalp Essence, and this is actually a mist form. It's a super cute and small bottle like this, and the mist is actually super fine, as you can see. After I shower and condition my hair using this shampoo, I step out of the shower, try and towel dry my hair to as much as possible, about like 70% dry. I'll section my hair into little sections and spray this into my roots. So this is kind of like skincare for the scalp because it also contains the really good scalp ingredients inside, but it also helps to fight the odor and really targets the scalp because you apply it directly onto your scalp. The health of your hair generally depends on the health of your scalp. So I feel that a lot of people, including myself, often neglect the health of our scalp, and I just think that it's not too late to start like looking into things and products that are actually beneficial for both your scalp and your hair. This too also gives you that really cooling sensation, but it's not stinging and it's not like uncomfortable. So I really like it because it really wakes me up, especially in the morning when I have to get up like way too early. I like it that once the cooling sensation wears off, you know, the scalp properties and benefits still remain in there, and it actually helps to protect my hair and my scalp along the way. The next hair hack is actually fixing flyaways. And I'm sure all of you guys would often experience this, myself included. Because of how humid our weather is, my hair tends to get a little bit more frizzy and unmanageable. I have things like these like baby hairs just sticking out. This hair hack is especially good for people who want to look presentable and keep all these flyaways and baby hairs down. What I have is actually this little mascara spoolie brush that I kind of took from a makeup counter. You can use like, you know, anything that has this kind of shape, this mini comb kind of shape. Hairspray. I'm using the Lucido-L designing hairspray. I super love this. This actually come in like really small travel size bottles, which you can get as well. For example, I want to keep this baby hairs down, right? Spray this, just gently comb them down. This is especially good if you have bangs or if you have you know, separated fringe and you want to just keep your fringe in place. Just lightly comb it like this. It is actually very natural, as opposed to using your fingers or your hands, which sometimes contain even more oil and bacteria that, you know, would make our hair even more unmanageable. So what I like to do is I like to do this. Especially for people who like to tie their hair up, for example. You can see a lot of baby hairs, which I want to just smoothen down. So by doing so, it actually gives you more control. It makes it more like natural. Instead of it being so slicked back and stuck to your head, you actually have a little bit of texture and like little grains of hair that is created by this wand over here. And there you have it! A much more sleek back, you know, less flyaways kind of ponytail. The last hair hack is also something really simple. Put my hair up in a very easy and simple updo. So one of the updos I really like to go for is a low ponytail. Put your hair in a low pony like so. So you don't want it to be too high or too low, it has to be just, you know, around the level of your ears. Now our hair is like a little bit too tight and sleek looking. What we want to do is just pull some strands out, especially at the back, to give it more volume. But one trick I like to tell people is that I like to not take a whole chunk out, but rather just a few strands at a time. And this actually helps to give the hair a lot more texture. If you have a little bit of bangs, it's good to just bring some down like this. Frame my face. On days when I want to look presentable and elegant and chic, but at the same time want to hide away from just having too much heat trapped, you know, around my neck area, this is the kind of hairstyle that I'll go for. And it's super simple. It just took me less than 1 minute to do. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out the description box below and let me know if you like me to do this kind of videos, if you would like more hairstyle tutorials. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and just talk to me in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye!